Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is my testimony. I'm going to share with you how I developed my relationship with Jesus and how I got to know him. So I am beyond grateful that I was raised in a Christian home. The early years of my childhood I spent in the church on Sundays, going to Sunday school, doing youth group, and all of that stuff that goes along with it, sitting through church and doing the extra classes and stuff like that. My mom used to run like the kids fun group during big church, and my dad led an adult Sunday school group for a little. So yes, I grew up in the church, which, like I said, I'm so grateful for. But I didn't start having my own personal relationship with God until about 5th or 6th grade. So I asked for a Bible for one of those birthdays, either 5th or 6th grade. And I have no clue what prompted me to ask for a Bible. I had all of these like kids adventure Bibles and stuff, but I just wanted my own more grown-up Bible, I guess. So I asked for one for my birthday, and my aunt and uncle got me this Bible that was for like teen girls. And it had all of like extra things that I guess teens would like to know, just kind of based on worldly, like it took like worldly concepts but then applied like biblical terms to them and kind of put a new perspective on it. Loved that Bible. Still have that Bible. It was the Bible that I use up until December, and I still open it sometimes because it has all my highlights and stuff in it. However, when I first opened the Bible, I remember this so vividly. I was sitting out on my back porch. It was like this maroon brownish color, and it was a little cold, but the sun was out. And I was just laying there, and I opened my Bible. And the very first time, there was this little excerpt in it. And I don't remember exactly what it said, but it said something to the lines of, "Sex is a gift from God, and it is meant to be used in the confines of marriage." And I don't know, that just hit me so hard. I was like, I mean, obviously in 5th and 6th grade, okay, I knew what sex was. It's in the movies, the TV shows, like, people at school talk about it, like, we're in middle school, okay? That's literally the only thing people talk about. And no one was talking about it in the context of marriage, that's for sure. So, it definitely kind of hit me, and I was like, whoa. We're not supposed to have sex before we get married. Like, that's not God's will for us. So then that very day, I made a promise to God that I would save myself for marriage, and just as a gift to my future husband and to honor God with my body. So that was a very defining moment in my testimony, where I was just kind of shocked about the difference between what the world says and what is actually true, and how God wants us to live and stuff. So from then on, I mean, obviously it has been a rocky journey. It is no progress or relationship or anything is ever linear, so there have been many ups and downs, but that is the point where I actually started getting serious with my relationship with God, and it turned from my parents' belief, my parents' religion, my parents' relationship with God, to my own relationship with God, what I started believing. And so that was kind of the switch there. Now, there have been other defining moments in my life as well, but that is the first one that kind of started me on my journey to developing my relationship with Jesus. So, another very important time, I guess, in my testimony is when I moved schools. So I moved in 7th grade, so end of 6th grade, beginning of 7th grade, and I didn't have any friends. I moved from a super tiny town, and then I come to this school, and it is a bigger school I've never been to or anything. I know no one, and I just felt so lonely and so lost. And I would come home from school every single day, and I would come down to my bedroom, shut my door, and start sobbing. Like, I would just sit there and cry because I was so lonely. Like, I didn't have any friends. I didn't know who to talk to, who to hang out with, or anything. And I just remember praying that God would bring me someone. Like, just talking about it, I can feel my heart ache from the loneliness that I felt, because I was so used to being surrounded by all of these people and have all of these close friends, and I didn't have that. And so I found out that God really, really uses loneliness as a time to strengthen your relationship with Him, because my relationship grew so much in that time. He was asking me to trust Him. He was asking me to just have my eyes fixed on Him and know that He has a perfect plan. And it was so difficult, but looking back at it, I'm so thankful, because without that season of loneliness, I wouldn't have the relationship that I do with God now, and I wouldn't be where I am right now without Him. And I don't know, it is so crazy to look back and just see in how many ways God has used pain and joy and every single thing and just worked it into my story, into my relationship with Him. And I don't know, that's why I love the story of Esther so much, because in the moment, Esther can't see how God would ever use her, and then we're reading the story after everything's already done, and you can just see in all the ways that God is working, and it is so amazing. And I have so much trust and faith now, looking back and seeing all the things that I didn't know how God could be using, but He did, because He is God. And it just reminds me that He has a far greater plan than we could ever imagine in store, and it gives me hope, and it helps me to continue to have my eyes fixed on Him, even though the season of life may be hard or painful. God has a plan, and it is evident when I look back at my life. So that's my little testimony. I'm sure that there will be plenty of more pivoting moments in my life that will strengthen my relationship with God, and I will be able to look back and just be in awe with how He worked. But for now, my life has still been very short, a very amazing 17 years. But that is my testimony. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the videos that are coming out very soon. I'm so excited. But leave a comment down below just with some encouragement for someone who needs it. Maybe they'll be scrolling through the videos and just look down at the comments. Like, leave a comment of encouragement for someone. But I hope that you have an amazing day. Please remember, you are so loved, so worthy, so amazing, and I will see you all next Tuesday. Bye!